I'm kind of astounded in one way that this entire conversation, throughout this entire conversation, there's always talk about cronyisms and special interests and preferences and so forth, and there's been no discussion in terms of how, in approaching that, about the way these preferences get into the law, and I'm talking about campaign finance system in this country. In terms of dealing with all of these things, do you believe that that has any role, or that we ought to address the way we finance campaigns, particularly at the congressional level, where many of these preferences get put into the law because of the lobbying and the money that's in the political system? Governor, first you had defer to your seniority here. I mean, your status, the
age.
No, wait, you testified first. That's all.
Thank you. You know, in a perfect world, we could have a different financing system. I would love the idea of having campaigns be funded directly rather than indirectly, and have no limits and total transparency. So if people were offended by a large donor, that the candidate, he or she, would have to accept responsibility for the message and for the amount of money and for who gave it. That would be, for me, talking about markets rather than government-controlled kind of response, that would be a better approach. But, you know, magic wands don't exist. The law exists the way it is. I would suggest to you that Congress ought to show more self-restraint about allowing that influence to change policy, if that's the view. I mean, this should not be a honeypot for people to create either a sanctuary for their own business to give them an advantage at the expense of another business, or to give them a special deal that hinders our ability to recover in a more robust way.